Go.
Hi guys, this is Stuart Williams and John Zavell from Thirlmere Deacon. We are a London-based property investment company. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to break down the difference between a cash purchase and a mortgage purchase and how they equate on an ROI level. Okay, so you ready, John? Calculator at hand?
Yeah, ready to roll?
Carol Vorderman. Right, okay, so first things first, John, we're going with a one-bedroom apartment at 1 BHM, which is our city centre, Birmingham development. What's the entry-level one available at the moment?
At the moment, it's £188,995.
Okay, so purchase price?
188,995.
Okay, so 188,995. Okay, so that's the same. Obviously, if you're a cash purchaser or a mortgage buyer, the purchase price is still the same. 188,995. Okay, next line.
Okay, you've also so take one off the market. You've got a reservation fee of 5%,
okay.
Which equates exactly the same for mortgage or cash. That's 9,449 and 75 pence.
Okay, so it's 5%, which is 9,449.75. Okay. 9,449.75. Okay, and that is 5% of the purchase price. Okay. Right, next line.
Next up, whether you're buying cash or mortgage, you'll need to foot the legal fee, which is typically around about 850 quid.
Yeah, there's no getting around that, I'm afraid. Legal fees, £850. Okay, so it's the same either way. 850. So you should always incorporate every single expense on your balance sheet. Make sure you actually incorporate the whole lot. A lot of people get away with, slightly higher ROIs because they don't include stamp duty, they don't include legal fees, etc. So you've got to make sure you include absolutely everything that's going out. Next.
Up next, Prosperity will allow you to break the 30% deposit into 24 monthly instalments, interest-free. So that'll be the same for whether you're buying cash or indeed on a mortgage. So that comes to, Stuart, £2,362.44.
Okay, so as John has said, when you're buying with Prosperity Wealth, when you're buying at 1 BHM, you can put down a 5% reservation, and then 30% is the sort of exchange deposit, if you will, the slab payment. But what they allow you to do is they break that down into 24 monthly payments, as John has just said. So it makes it palatable, makes it more bite-sized chunks. It means that you're keeping control of your cash over the construction period. So what does that work out to, John?
That was 2362.44.
2362.44.
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, so that's 2362.44. It's the same if you're buying cash, no different at all. 2362.44. Okay, so that equates to 30% once you've done 24 of those.
Yeah, which is 56,698.
30%. Okay, what was that? Sorry.
That works out as 56,000.
56,000.
£698.
696 and 56 pence. Okay, so that's your total outlay for the purchase price. That and that. Okay, the next line down is.
Well, you've got the dreaded stamp duty, rather.
Stamp duty. You like to call it duty.
Trying to breathe. The stamp will be the same for either option, and the stamp duty for this particular unit will be £6,949.75.
Okay, so that's 649.
6949. Sorry.
6949.
Yeah.
Let's get that nice and neat. Why don't we do it properly? 6949.
75.
Okay. So with stamp duty, we've calculated that at the higher rate of stamps. So if you're a first-time buyer, you're going to be paying less than that. But if you're an investment buyer, that's the higher rate that you'd be paying. So it's the same if you are mortgaging. Again, so 6,949.75.
That's the one.
Okay, next.
So basically, you can sum all of those up, and effectively, you get what you're left with is what you've paid on completion. Sorry, I beg your pardon. What you need to complete is 65% of the remaining balance, as and when the project is built. Now, obviously, if you're going down the mortgage route, you're not paying anything. But if you are sort of completing the full balance of the project, you'd be looking at 122,000.
Okay, so on completion, you got the remaining balance, which is what, 65%
That's
here?
right, yeah.
So which is 122.
846.
846.
75.
Spot 75. Okay, so if you're buying with cash, you've put down a reservation, you put down 30% over the build stage, you put down your stamp duty, and then on completion, bosh, you've got to put down the remaining balance of 122, 846. But if you're buying with a mortgage, that figure is 0. Okay, so there's no balance to pay on completion because you're then taking a 65% buy-to-let mortgage. John, what's the next line?
Well, that gives you your total outlay.
Total outlay. Okay, so let's go with total outlay here. Put that in a different colour. Total outlay equals, for the cash purchaser?
On the cash side, it is 196,794.
794.
75 pence.
75. Okay. And then on your purchase, well, let's just work that out. That's in total your purchase price of the property, right? Plus your legals, plus your stamp duty. Yeah, that equates to 196,794.75. And then if you're buying with a mortgage,
73,000.
It's 73,000.
£948.
948. Okay, so because here what you've got is your purchase price. You're putting 5% down, you're putting 30% down over installments, and then you're paying stamp duty. You're not paying the balance. So in total, you just paid 35% plus stamp, which equals 73,948. Next line, John, then?
Well, now the good bit. Obviously, you're buying to let, so it's going to make you some income. There's going to be rentals, and rentals for this particular property, 10,800 per annum, so 10,800.
10,800. Okay, so this is based on what Prosperity Wealth, what this developer have achieved or are achieving right now in the city centre for a one-bedroom apartment of equivalent size. You're looking at, what's that, £900 a month?
Thereabouts, yeah.
And PCM, £900 a month. Okay, so here it's the same, you're getting the same income at 10,800. Okay, so that's £900 a month per calendar month. Okay, then we've got the expenses, your outgoing.
The dreaded expenses. Yes.
Running costs.
Put those in red, Stu.
Okay.
So,
trusty red.
Service charges will be the same regardless of whether you're cash or mortgage. That's £1,000 per annum.
Outgoing, so service charge. Okay, is 1,000.
Yeah.
One, bang on the nose. Same again over here.
Yep.
£1,000 there.
Okay, ground rent.
Yep.
£300.
Okay. You're buying a leasehold property here, so you'll always be paying ground rent. 85% of buy-to-let properties in the UK, especially apartments, are leasehold, so there's no alien there. 300 a month, 300 per annum.
Yep. And then you've got your management fee.
Okay.
And we've sort of over-egged this a bit at 12%, so that comes to 1,555.
Okay, so management. Which is 1,555. And
That's for the top level of
this is the
cover.
Exactly, that's the top level of management. That's at 12% plus that. You've got 3 levels with Prosperity Wealth. This developer, this management company, they allow you to do 8, 10 and 12. This is the top level, so we're going very worst case scenario. Those are your running costs, those are your management fees. So what's that? 1,555. Yep. Okay, and then the other outgoing for a cash buyer.
Obviously, you've got to factor in the mortgage.
Right.
If you're buying outright, mortgage is a nice round 0.
0, because he's not taking a mortgage, he's not servicing any finance, he is taking his income minus those running costs of the building, and that's it, the rest is in his pocket. Whereas this guy over here, We
took an interest only mortgage based on the remaining balance, and that comes to £3,685.40 per annum.
Okay, so let's write that down. 3,685.04.
685.04.
Okay, so that's at a very conservative 3% rate. Interest only for 65% of the purchase price. And that's highly achievable. I mean, we're being really conservative with the 3%, but I always think that's the best way to go. I under-egg it now. I mean, this morning, we had an Australian national, British citizen as well, who was able to speak to the mortgage guys and was approved for under 2%. So we're pretty confident you could do better than that at 3%, but we're saying, look, worst case scenario, again, we're being really conservative. So this is your full interest only at 3% mortgage. So what does that work out a month, John?
The mortgage, 3,685, let's
368, divide that by 12.
685 by 12.
Mm-hmm.
I can't type today. 3,685 divided by 12 comes to 307.
307.
0.08.
0.08. Okay. So that's per calendar month there. Okay. So those are all your outgoings. Okay. So now we're looking what we've got now.
Okay. So it's just a case of what you're left with, really,
okay,
isn't it?
So outgoings, blah 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 blah. Okay. Yeah. Total ROI is next, which are the good bits. So ROI, which is return on investment. In this particular case, John, so we're taking your purchase, your income, take away all your outgoings.
Yep.
Yeah, leaves you with a net return of
7,945.
Okay. 7,945.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, so instead I'll label that as net income. Yeah. And then for this guy, net income is...
Well, obviously it's a bit lower because they've got to factor in the mortgage as well.
Yeah.
So they're only actually making £4,259.
Okay, £4,259.
Yeah, and 60 pence.
And 60 pence. Okay, so you can see here, quite obviously, the chap who is not servicing a mortgage is getting a bigger monetary amount. The chap who is servicing £3,685 worth of mortgage a year is getting a lesser amount after all the costs from his income. But if we percentage that, we put that into an ROI and a return on cash employed,
Yep.
What does that work out to, John?
Well, it's only 4
so ROI here.
Yeah, as a percentage of the cash employed,
Yep.
it's 4.03%.
4.03%, so still not too shabby, above average, above UK average, and that is basically worked out from your net return, after your costs, divided by your total outlay. Okay, so it's this after this. Okay, that equals your 4.3. So now with this guy, because he's actually outlaid a heck of a lot less, what's the ROI here?
It's 5.72%, Stu.
Okay, so 5.72%. So what you've got here is, you're getting a lower monetary amount return, but you're getting a higher percentage return on your cash outlaid. So in actual fact, this chap has outlaid the best part of 200,000. He's outlaid 196,794, and we over here have outlaid just 73,948. And yes, okay, we're servicing this mortgage here, but you're still getting a better return on investment by buying with a mortgage on this sort of model. John?
Well, just to conclude, I think obviously you need to be able to get a mortgage, but if you can, I had a client in earlier today and we were talking through sort of what to do with a £200,000 inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
Now obviously this represents one option, but what we actually decided, having run the numbers, was that she could actually go for 2 of these, so 144,000 give or take.
Okay, so times 2 equals what?
144 grand.
144k.
Yep.
So still spending less than this guy.
So there's £50,000 for her to spend elsewhere, go on holiday with, fix up her own homes, invest elsewhere.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, once you double the net revenue...
Times 2. Okay.
I'll get back to the calculator.
8,400
My dad will
and
shoot me.
8,300. No, 8,000. 510.
8519 and 20 pence.
8519 and 20 pence.
So it's an absolute no-brainer.
So what you're saying there, John, is instead of spending £200,000 or best part of £200,000 here at 196,749 and taking no mortgage and getting a 4.03% return, buy two here with mortgages. You're still spending less. You've still got 55k in your bank, okay, and you're getting a higher return. So you're getting a higher monetary return and a higher ROI.
It doesn't end there either. Because, you've also then got two properties that are in a perfect location, that are on the grow, so you get double the advantage of the capital appreciation, which I'll be able to say at some point today, on the asset. So win from a rental perspective, win from a cash employed perspective, higher ROI in terms of your returns, and double the, you've got two properties for the price of one, well, for less than the price of one.
Less than the price of one by cash. And the flexibility of owning two properties over one is I'm told I've worked with a lot of clients who take this option and then they choose to, in fact, hold them both for long term, or sell one in 3 years' time once it's completed, or sell one on completion, keep the other, remortgage, whatever. You've got a lot more flexibility this way. But the bottom line is you're getting a bigger ROI and you've got more cash in the bank by doing it this way. So I would always suggest mortgage buyer over a cash buyer. Mortgage buyer over a cash buyer. Would welcome any comments, would welcome any questions or queries. Our contact number here is 0203 950 7891. That's me, 0203 950 7891. Feel free to give us a call or an email. If you want to have a look at this particular apartment, it's apartment 137 on the 7th floor at 1BHM in the city centre of Birmingham. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts and comments. Thank you very much. Take care.